Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to see the sixth lesson of Inspiring Souls, a book of moral values and life skills. The name of the lesson is The Hanging Sword, and it is from an ancient story of Greek literature. So as we proceed, we will come across two main characters in this story. They are King Dionysius II and Democle. Well, who were these two great personalities? Dionysius was a 4th century BC ruler of Syracuse, Italy, and Democle was an obsequious courtier in the court of Dionysius. Now we shall have a bit of context of this story. The Sword of Damocles is from Book 5 of Cicero's Tuciclan's Disputations. This entire book tells us about the things that are necessary or that are essential to live a happy life. So they are indifference to death, enduring pain, alleviating sorrow, resisting other spiritual disturbances, and choosing virtue. The story of the Sword of Damocles tells us that virtue is sufficient for living a happy life. And this book also tells about an utterly miserable man, Dionysius. Now, without wasting much time, let's enter into the story. The Hanging Sword. Syracuse was the richest city of Sicily, and there ruled King Dionysius. He lived in a magnificent palace, very big palace, and he had everything, whatever he desired. And there were many servants to obey his commands. He just have to express a desire, just have to tell something, and the servants would go to the ends of the world to fulfill it. So most people envied Dionysius. Why? Because he was a luckiest man, they thought. And among the people who thought him to be lucky was Democle, one of his courtier. And he was also king's best friend. So each day, Democle told Dionysius how lucky he was. And Dionysius got quite tired of listening to him. The king asked Democle, "Do you really believe that, my friend? Do you really think that I'm the luckiest man in Syracuse?" "Of course I do," said Democle. He was very sure of. "Your wealth and the power you have must make your life carefree." Carefree means to live a life free from all responsibilities and tensions. So Democle said, "How lucky you are not to have a worry in the world." At this time, King Dionysius put forward an idea, an opinion. "In that case, why don't you change places with me?" "I know that can never be," said Democle. "I cannot become the king. But if you allow me to have your riches and power for just one day, that itself will make me very happy." So King Dionysius said, "Very well, tomorrow shall be your day. Tomorrow you will be the king." So the next morning, King Dionysius ordered all his servants to treat Democle as a king. Democle felt very happy. He wore the king's crown and was dressed in king's robes and was waited upon by various attendants, various servants. He felt that he was the happiest man in the world. And the King Dionysius was watching his friend enjoy his day as a king. The king arranged for a great feast for Democle. There were all kinds of food and ointments, and even incense was burnt. What a joy, said Democle, and as he raised a glass of wine to his lips and smiled across the table at his friend, and as Democle raised his glass, he saw a glittering sword hung from the ceiling by a single horsehair, and directly it was over Democle's head. Democles lost his appetite. He turned white with fear. He wanted to get up from the table and run out of the room, but he dared not move. Dionysius asked Democle, "What is the matter, my friend? Why have you turned so pale?" Democle asked, "What is this sword doing here? Any moment that horsehair might snap and the sword will strike me down. Haven't you seen it before?" Dionysius said, "Of course, I have seen it, and I see it every day. It always hangs over my head, threatening to strike me down any moment. Someone might cut that thread, perhaps someone who can attack my kingdom and who does not want me to be the king. Do you understand what I am saying, my friend? If you want to be the king, you must be willing to accept this risk. With your rights come your responsibilities. They are opposite sides of the same coin." Democle begged Dionysius to let him go back to his poor life, for he said he no longer wanted to be happy. What do we understand by this story? Rights are what every human being deserves, but responsibility is something that a person is expected to do, a person is supposed to do. It is something that affects his life and the life of others. Rights and responsibilities are like two sides of a coin. Whenever and wherever you have any rights, you must have corresponding responsibilities too. We have rights in the same measure as we have responsibilities or our duties. If we want to have rights, then we have to act in responsible way so that others can have rights too. So that was the moral we received from the hanging sword and from the story of King Dionysius and Democle, that we need to be responsible when we are enjoying our rights.